Tucker's ready. There's the snap. Spot down. Kick on the way. It is up and it is off the crossbar and through. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
This is it. The pinnacle of human achievement. A kicker hitting a now NFL record 66-yard field goal. Savor this moment, for it will never happen again. Oh boy, is that a hot take. This was before Cam Little nailed a 70-yard kick in the preseason that absolutely destroyed my argument. Or did it? In this video, I'm going to address the audacious claims I made in a previous video where I said scientifically no one will ever kick a ball more than 66 yards in an NFL game. Where I was right, where I was wrong, and why I am still technically right, which is all coming up right after this. Thanks Bear Mattress for sponsoring. Head to bearmattress.com/5points and use code 5points to get 40% off your mattress. Do you know what's best in life? No, Conan, it's not that. It's getting a great night's sleep. And thanks to Bear Mattress, I sleep amazing every night. Bear is a premium mattress designed to upgrade your sleep, improve your lifestyle and overall quality of life, and it's conveniently shipped to your door for free. What you do first is take the Bear Sleep Quiz, which matches you to the perfect mattress based on your body type and sleep preferences. My results, I'm a side sleeper, so they put me in the Bear Original King Size Foam Mattress. It was ridiculously easy to set up. I've had one for over a year now, and I love sleeping on it, and it's as firm as the day that I got it. All of Bear's mattresses are Green Guard Gold certified and CertaPure US certified, so you can sleep safely and soundly knowing that there will be no harmful off-gassing, and it is fiberglass free. They let you try it for 120 nights so you can make sure that you love it. I love my Bear mattress, and I think you would too. If you're looking to upgrade your sleep, head to bearmattress.com/5points and use code 5points to get 40% off your Bear mattress. This is higher than what's being offered on site, so check them out while you can. Part 1, Cam Little hates science.
This kid can really drill the ball.
Holy smokes, they got a shot.
He just kicked a 70-yard field goal.
70 yards right down the dick. Let's break down how Cam Little was able to hit this big kick. From his team's own 40-yard line, Cam Little takes a standard approach to the ball, locks in his left leg, and violently swings his foot through the ball. Though I don't have better angles, the ball goes at my estimation a 30-degree launch angle and travels 210 feet in 3.5 seconds. That's 41 miles an hour, and the ball landed about 3 yards beyond the goalpost. What a freaking kick, and nice catch by the ball boy. Now let's compare this to Justin Tucker's kick. His ball traveled 66 yards in 3.83 seconds with a launch angle of 29 degrees. Tucker's kick was only 35 miles an hour and it hit the crossbar using every available inch he had to get it over. You're waiting for a joke, aren't you? Tucker took a crow hop on his way into the kick and his left leg straightened much sooner before he struck the ball. Cam Little took a straight-on approach and did not need to massage the kick as much as Tucker did. There you go now. Are you happy? Note, Little's left leg stiffens almost exactly as he kicks the ball and he strikes it perfectly. 6 miles an hour more of speed, 7 yards more of distance, and only a slight bit of curve to the left. Where did all this extra come from? Is Cam Little just that much stronger than Justin Tucker? Now, I'm going to break down why I thought Tucker's record would stand forever, tell you where I am wrong, and then maybe give myself an out. You're gonna want to hear this. Part 2, my stupid argument that I don't think was that stupid. Okay, you got me here. My main arguments weren't all that rooted in traditional science. The first had to do with probability, which can be considered a science. Kickers are statistically more inaccurate the farther they get away from the goalpost, especially from 50 yards or deeper. Cam Little only missed 2 field goals last year, and they were from 43 and 55 yards, respectively. When Tucker broke the record, kickers were only hitting from 50 or deeper 63% of the time. That number jumped to over 75% in 2024, and an even bigger testament is over 60 yards, which in 2018 were only hit at 14%, but is now at almost triple that at 38% from over 60 yards. That's just absurd. Other things have changed dramatically since 2021. Tucker's kick was the only attempt over 60 yards that entire season, and obviously the only make from over 60 yards. In 2022 and 2023, there were 5 successful kicks over 60 yards each season, and in 2024, 5 makes, but a staggering 11 attempts of over 60 yards. Coaches are trusting guys to kick from longer, and that was because they saw Tucker do it. I did not account for that. But I still have a very sound argument for why the record may not be broken, and that's opportunity, which I also talked about in the first video. A kick of over 66 yards is still a huge risk, and it can't be done just willy-nilly. If you miss, you instantly give the other team a short field. And not just that, if you have a big leg kicker too, in field goal range. Long field goal attempts are highly dependent on circumstance. Look at when Little attempted his kick. End of half, 1 second left on the clock, and down only by 8. 3 points before the half is huge, and in this situation, it's obvious that a field goal attempt is a much better option than a Hail Mary, which is only successful 1 to 2% of the time. Usually, for a field goal attempt of over 60 yards, you're going to need the following: end of the half or game with 5 seconds or less left, reasonable lead, tie, or trailing, and a kicker who has that much leg. Tucker's kick happened at the end of the game and the Ravens were trailing by 1, so they took the best option available to them. These scenarios come up rarely in the NFL, sometimes only 1 to 2 times a year, and probability used to be on my side. Enter Brandon Aubrey, who hates probability. Last year, he kicked a 65-yard field goal, and it didn't come at the end of the half or the game. This son of a bitch did it in the middle of the first freaking quarter, just telling you that more and more attempts are coming for the record. I will say this, that was the longest attempt of the year, and nobody even had the opportunity to break Tucker's record. I still have that going for me, I guess. My next argument was about the human limit of kicking, which I thought we had reached. I incorrectly theorized that after 70 yards, the leg had reached its limit. And yes, there is a cap to what is physically possible. It's just not close to 66 yards. In fact, it's way more. Guys hit in warm-ups from 70 all the time now, so I was just flat wrong about that. I did have a very good argument that I will get into, which was launch angle. Mark Rober theorized that the ideal launch angle for a kick is 45 degrees, which gets increasingly hard to do the farther back you get. Tucker's kick was at 28 degrees, Little's at 30. In order to maintain a high launch angle, you need more speed, and that is going to diminish the farther out you get. It's a yin or a yang thing. Then you have those big men in front that really don't want to let you drop an NFL record on them, and they want to put their hands up to block you. Lots of long attempts get blocked because of this. And there's also accuracy left to right, which I didn't address in the original video, but I did in a later one. The farther you get from the target, the more difficult it gets, and just look at this diagram. It's axiomatic, duh. Clearly, all the things I just listed out can be overcome. Kickers this year got a big help in this department, which I will tell you about in a bit. One more argument I made was the fair catch kick, a strange rule in which a team can attempt a free kick after a fair catch, which comes off a tee and the opposition has to stand 10 yards back, so a lower launch angle just doesn't matter. And the kicker can get a running start. I said these were rare and they almost never happen. Of course one happened last year.
Can he bang it through? On its way, it is. Yep.
Made history tonight.
Yeah.
I'm getting so cooked in this video. Finally, my last argument was that Tucker simply had everything that could possibly go right, and that would never happen again. And that's just nonsense. Just look at all the things that have changed since Tucker's kick. There will be ideal conditions again. Overall, my collective argument was wrong. Or was it? Part 3, saving face. Now, before I wrap this up, let's look at 2 main things that I have going for me. No, it's not my good looks and my full head of hair. Number 1, Little's kick happened in the preseason, so the record still isn't broken. And at the time of this video's upload, my statements in the first video are technically correct. So suck it, haters. Technically, but yeah, that was the longest NFL kick ever in any setting, and he had room to spare. And like basically, he proved a lot of what I said wrong. Asshole. Hold on though. The NFL changed the rules this season so that kickers have way more time to prep their K-balls, allowing them to soften, prep, and alter the surface of their balls to their liking. I feel like there should be a shout out to Manscaped here. Before the rule change, the kickers had only 3 hours before game time to prep their balls right out of the box. Now they have ample time to massage their balls however they please. Pause. And the rule change is showing up in every aspect of the kicking game this preseason. Even punters are kicking it farther too. That's the point I want to bring up from earlier. The leg may have a limit. The math may work against kickers. The ideal launch angle will always be there, but if the ball changes, that changes a lot. More energy being retained after contact, more ideal ball pressure, more surface prepping for better aerodynamics, more grip for energy transference, and more confidence in kickers knowing they can just let loose on a ball adds up to more tangible distance than 4 years ago when I made my stupid video. The goalposts have moved on me. What a fitting reference. Even my boy Isaac Punts is saying that this rule change may be too much and they could possibly change it back. When I made my video and my previous statement, that was the world, and the world is different now, and I'm still gonna be wrong as fuck. The record is more than likely gonna be broken this year, and y'all have my full permission to flame me. At least it'll be fun. I'll see you in a couple months. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you want more hot takes on sports that use very little or no science, but are kind of packaged in a clickbaity title and thumbnail. Subscribe. Subscribe, please. Subscribe, I'm begging you. I don't have any shame or dignity. Yeah, I was wrong, I admit it, but I'm still technically right. So hate on me all you want.